Hello, this is a quick video to show you my new little gadget that I built. In fact, I built it a few months ago for the GoPro HERO4 Plus, but luckily enough the new Hero 4 Black edition is pretty much the same weight and shape as the previous model. So I was able to use this and improve on it. So I'm quite happy with it now, especially that we get usable 4K now with the new GoPro. Basically the idea is simple, but I just added a couple of tweaks to make it even easier. The idea is obviously the whole rig is built around this stabilizer, Brushless Gimbal, that I got from eBay. It's a very basic gimbal, but it works great. It keeps the GoPro in place, and I also learned now how to control the pitch, the tilt, and all of that, which I will probably not go into detail on this video, but I will in the future ones. And now what I want to stress on basically is the fact that I'm using a GoPro. I'm using my phone to control the GoPro via Wi-Fi, but obviously you would say, oh, this is going to drain the batteries on the GoPro and on your phone, but this is actually where this genius setup comes in handy. I want to show you something. The battery that I'm using to power the gimbal has massive has tons of energy. Basically it has massive capacity. It's this one here. It's a LiPo battery. What I found out is actually you can use the battery it has two cables out, and one of the cables I've been using to actually charge. You can use it also to power all the devices. And I got this little device. Let's see if I can. This little device here. It's the Turn-in-G USB charging adapter that turns the 7.4 I think volts coming out of that cable to 5 volts usable for the GoPro and my mobile phone. And luckily it has 2 USB ports, which is perfect for what I wanted to do. So now I'm going to connect my phone to that, and I'm going to connect the GoPro to this. And as you can see, the beep that you heard was from my phone, so my phone is charging, and as you can see here, the GoPro is also charging. And by the way, to charge the GoPro and to get to have basically a light setup, because if you were to use a cable, one of those cables that come with the GoPro, there's no way you can fit it in here, and also it will be too heavy on the gimbal, so it would be shaking all the time. So we've got one of these really lightweight cables that almost weigh nothing. It is also very convenient to plug in here, and it was great. And it also gives me, it actually splits the signal coming out of the GoPro to electric signal, well, the 5 volt input and an AV out input. So for example, before I used one of these little screens to view. Basically it was here. I used it as a monitor, and I was getting the signal out of the GoPro, one of the cables coming out of that tiny little cable. I was plugging it in this. It was coming out of this cable, and this was going in here, and I was getting a signal out of the GoPro. So that's another setup if you want to go with this. But obviously you can't control it. You can't control your GoPro from that little screen. So on your phone, you have a bigger view. Actually, depend on your phone. I have the Sony Z2, which is also very fast, and I'm not getting almost any lag on the on what you see on the GoPro, for example. You know, with the older models, you had a lot of lag, about 3 seconds, I think, lag or something like that. With this new GoPro, you have about half a second, and if you have a fast phone, it's even less than that. So anyway, so now it's all connected. The phone is charging, the GoPro is being powered by the battery. All we have to do now is to power the stabilizer. The gimbal is connected. Let me just go around this way, maybe. The gimbal is connected, working great. Okay, and you have a screen here on the camera that is showing you that the camera is connected. We have all sorts of settings. What's great about this is that you can change the settings while the camera is operating and is being stabilized, which is great. That's something that you wouldn't be able to do in any other configuration. So right, so now it's on filming on 4K, 25 frames, etc. So let's start filming, I guess, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Right, now it's recording. Okay. Classic mirror shakiness test. So as you can see, it's quite steady, and let me just go out the window to show you my grade view. It's actually not a great view, I'm just being ironic. And yeah, so yeah.